morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to what is arguably one of my favorite games of all time. So, this first video is actually going to be just like the entire first segment of the game because it's really kind of long-winded and it takes a minute to get everything going. Now, I have played through the game already once for two very important reasons. First and foremost, as always, I like to make sure you guys have like the best possible outcome. And although loading a Mass Effect 2 save does still count towards, everything sort of carries over your levels and everything else like that, I didn't have my gun, I didn't have my weapons. So went through the game, collected all of the weapons. The second reason is actually because I downloaded a mod that makes some minor tweaks and adjustments to the ending of the game. Just saying. Not that I had a really big problem with it, but I wanted to see what it was like, and it actually turned out it's actually not bad. As an ending goes, I give it probably like a 7. Only because there's some moments in it that you can tell aren't quite right, and, the voice acting in it is fantastic, but obviously not the same BioWare quality that, your brain just instinctively goes, hey, this is what it should sound like. But by comparison to the other endings that we got for Mass Effect, this one is by far and away the most superior. So I decided to go ahead and leave it on there. And, yeah. I might have to make some adjustments to some stuff just to make sure things are of the proper caliber. So I'm gonna load this up, and if everything goes the way I hope it will, we'll get started. If not, then I'll have to restart from another position and kind of go from there. So we're going to import a Mass Effect 2, and the one I want is this one. It should be saved. Yes, it's this one. So you guys probably noticed the timestamp there. For some reason, the facial, a lot of the facial feature stuff doesn't transfer over properly. So like occasionally I'll end up with blonde hair. Don't know why. I could never explain it, but I usually go and customize my appearance just to make sure that everything is the way I like it. Where's my dark red? There it is. There we go. So let's see. As always, I'll go with my traditional armor-piercing rounds, because just why not? Yeah. And now for the moment of truth. Now we'll be going through some things as the game goes
How bad
on.
is it?
Bad. We just lost contact with 2 of our deep space outposts. There's something massive on long-range scanners.
Is this what Shepard warned us about?
I'd stake my life on it.
How long do we have?
Not long. I sent word. The fleet's immobilizing.
God help us all.
You guys want to read that, you're more than welcome to. It honestly just rehashes everything from the last 2 games, so there's no real sense in keeping it up. Ah, yes. Mass Effect, the game that turns everybody into creepy style child stares.
Commander.
You're not supposed to call me that anymore, James.
Not supposed to salute you either. We gotta go. The Defense Committee wants to see you.
Sounds important. What's going on?
Couldn't say. Just told me they needed you. Now.
Anderson?
Admiral?
You look good, Shepard. Maybe a
Damn,
little soft
didn't
around
even
the
know.
edges. How are you holding up since being relieved from duty?
It's not so bad once you get used to the hot food and soft beds.
We'll get it sorted out.
What's going on? Why is everyone in such a hurry?
Admiral Hackett's mobilizing the fleets. I'm guessing word's made it to Alliance Command. Something big's headed our way.
The Reapers?
We don't know. Not for certain.
What else could it be?
If I knew that.
You know we're not ready if it is them, not by a long shot.
Tell that to the Defense Committee.
Unless we're planning to talk the Reapers to death, the committee is a waste of time.
They're just scared. None of them have seen what you've seen. You faced down a Reaper. Hell, you spoke to one, then blew the damn thing up. You've seen how they harvest us, what they plan to do to us. You know more about this enemy than anyone.
That way they grounded me, took away my ship.
You know that's not true. When you blew up the Batarian relay, hundreds of thousands of Batarians died.
It was that or let the Reapers walk through our back door.
I know that, Shepard. And so does the committee. If it wasn't for that, you'd have been court-martialed and left to rot in the brig.
That and your good word.
Yeah, I trust you, Shepard. And so does the committee.
I'm just a soldier, Anderson. I'm no politician.
I don't need you to be either. I just need you to do whatever the hell it takes to help us stop the Reapers.
They're expecting you to, Admiral.
Good luck in there, Shepard.
Anderson? Shepard.
Ashley?
Lieutenant Commander, how'd it go in there?
I can never tell with them. I'm just waiting for orders now.
Lieutenant Commander?
You hadn't heard.
No. I'm a bit out of the loop these days.
Sorry, ma'am. Didn't mean to keep you out of the loop.
I'm sure you had your reasons.
Yeah, I guess I did. Still, good to see you.
Admiral,
Come on.
You know the commander?
I used to.
Dick move, Ashley. Dick move.
Admiral Anderson. Shepard.
What's the situation?
We were hoping you would tell us.
the reports coming in are unlike anything we've seen. Whole colonies have gone dark. We've lost contact with everything beyond the Soul Relay.
Whatever this is, it's incomprehensibly powerful.
You brought me here to confirm what you already know. The Reapers are here.
Then, how do we stop them?
Stop them. This isn't about strategy or tactics. This is about survival. The Reapers are more advanced than we are, more powerful, more intelligent. They don't fear us. And they'll never take pity on us.
But there must be some way.
Like, seriously, guys, I spent 2.5 years telling you about this.
If we're gonna have any chance at surviving this, we have to stand together.
That's it? That's our plan?
Admiral, we've lost contact with Luna Base.
The moon? It couldn't be that close already.
How'd they get past our defenses?
Sir, UK headquarters has a visual.
Brute force, how the hell do you think they got past your defenses? God, you guys are idiots. Yeah, there you go. Stand and watch and awe. See, this is why I can't stand America. Rather than do something, most people would just like to just stand there and watch for like hours on end. Not all Americans, obviously. I'm stereotyping.
Why haven't we heard from Admiral Hackett?
What do we do?
The only thing we can. We fight or we die.
We should get to the Normandy.
I mean, like, guys, seriously. You guys should know at this point that Harbinger has, like...
Oh my god.
Shepard's, like, #1 on Harbinger's hit list. So as soon as he finds out where she is... Yeah, like... His first objective is kill Shepard.
Shepard! 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 Come on, get up. Here, take this. We've got to get moving.
That's awesomely convenient.
This is
Only
Admiral
2 people
Anderson.
survived.
Report in, anyone. Lieutenant Commander Williams, is that you? What's your status? I can't raise the Normandy. You'll have to contact them. We'll meet you at the landing zone. Anderson out. They're massive. Come on, Shepard. Ashley's headed to the Normandy. They'll pick us up if we can get to the spaceport. Let's move.
So, as you guys can see, I'm already level 60. Pretty much everything has been done. I do need to redo this, but that's because it automatically removes it whenever you start a new game. Ammo capacity. And that is all I can do. So I maxed out, like, unstoppable killing machine, which is awesome. I love it. It seems everything is okay for the time being.
Let's move!
So I have a few, like, minor complaints with the overall...
Look out! How do you stop something so powerful?
Overall story of the game and things like that. For instance...
Take a running jump. It's farther than it looks.
Like, how many people did it take to take down Saul? Like, how many ships did it take to take out Sovereign the first time? Right? And then, like, Shepard actually had the cannons on the installed on the Normandy.
Come on.
You know,
we'll have to go this way.
See, if I was Hackett, I would have had those cannons installed on every single
Looks fair.
ship.
Let's go.
Speaking of which,
Lieutenant Commander, you read me. I'm patching in Shepard.
We're almost to the
Oh,
Normandy.
I missed the little boy.
I've got Lieutenant Vega with me, but we're taking heavy fire.
We're about 5 minutes out. Husks! Take him out!
So this thing's got unlimited ammo until the story requires you to have ammo, so...
I'm out of ammo. Come on, we gotta move.
However, I'm going to show you guys the advantage to being me, i.e. being a combat engineer. So, first and foremost, I need to change this stuff around. I hate that it does this. That can go there. I need you here, you here. Do I want that there? Actually, I probably should leave it there, but I want to be able to do that.
Have to take these things out the old-fashioned way.
What, you mean like this?
Don't let them grab you.
Trust me, they don't. Now, I want to point it out that I did reload the game. I mean, I did
Find a way out of here.
reload the gun beforehand. So, I'm not a big fan of the indoctrination theory. Not because I think it's wrong or anything, but...
Watch it!
But simply because, you know...
Through this way.
I'm a firm believer that what was written, what we got was what was written, you know?
Hey. It's okay.
Everyone's dying.
Now, a big proponent of the theory is that Anderson should have seen the boy in the ducts. However, if you look how far back the boy is inside the ducts and the angle at which the door is at, there's no possible way he could have seen the boy. We just saw the angle, so...
Come here. I need to get you someplace safe. Take my hand.
You can't help me.
Shepard! In here.
And then there's that noise. People are suggesting that that is the same noise that the Reaper makes. And where I'm not going to deny that. The fact that they say the boy disappears in that moment, that I will debate.
This is a goddamn mess.
Because, of course, as you see, there was a...
Every
bend
minute
in
these
that-
machines are here, thousands of innocent people die. I won't be responsible.
in the duct at that very point. So it's very easy for the boy to have just run down the duct the moment Shepard looked away.
It's hard enough fighting a war, but it's worse knowing no matter how hard you try, you can't save them all.
Aha, yes.
Exactly.
So
It's
there's
so
a few,
fast. I thought we'd have more time.
few bugs and issues
We knew they were coming.
And they still just cut through our defenses.
that I contribute to having a hard copy.
We need to go to the Citadel. Talk to the Council.
The Citadel. The fight's here.
It'll be everywhere soon enough. You said it yourself. The Reapers will destroy everything if we don't stop them. The Council has to help us.
You sure about that?
No, but you're a Council Spectre. That has to count for something. Gotcha!
I'll bring this up in a minute.
Thanks. I owe you one.
More than one. Grab some ammo.
So, as you just heard,
Reload. Let's keep moving.
Shepard is still a Council Spectre, right? Now, apparently, even though, like, I was court-martialed, I don't understand why I mean, obviously, Shepard did it for, like...
Lieutenant Commander Williams, we're in sight of the spaceport. ETA 3 minutes.
We've made it to the Normandy, taking heavy fire. Oh god! They're gonna take down that dreadnought. Evasive maneuvers.
Lieutenant
So-
Commander, Ashley. Damn it, they're in trouble.
Honestly, there is nothing stopping Shepard from walking out the door, and there is literally nothing that these guys could have done about it because Shepard was a Council Spectre. I like this part because this is one of those ones where that dreadnought is invincible until I reach a specific point, which should be about there. Which buys me plenty of time to, like, you know, chit-chat about some of the stuff. There's other things that I'll be bringing up about this game that I have a bit of... I'm not going to say a problem with, but... You know, definitely stuff that I'm like, okay, that's not quite, you know, this will make much more sense. One of the major ones you guys will see later on in the game. I will rant and rave about that one for hours. So, let's go ahead and blow this thing up. So, let the Reaper fire real quick. Okay. Damn it. There it is. See? Just randomly blows up for no reason. But one of the major things...
We're going to reroute. Do you copy? Normandy, come in.
One of the major things
Friendlies.
is that I love how in the Omega, Taking Back Omega DLC, they finally acknowledge the fact that the engineer is slightly overpowered.
You two all right?
Get down, they'll see you.
So,
Keep your head down.
these guys used to be Batarians. So, as we go through this game, you're going to see a lot of the different alien races turned into, like, quite a few things. Now, I have to do this, otherwise these guys just keep coming. There. And then send the combat drone out.
Finish them all.
So, humans get turned into
Shepard,
husks.
over here.
Right? The Batarians get turned into cannibals.
What happened here?
Our gunship was shot down. We barely made it.
You have a radio? We're trying to contact our ship.
No. There's one in the gunship, but it's gonna be crawling with those things.
Stay here, son. We'll get you out of here. Come on. Let's get to that gunship.
Now, the reason the engineer is a bit game-breaking is because of the moment that's about to come up. There's ammo everywhere, like you're never gonna
What the
run
hell
out.
are those things?
You're never gonna run out of ammo unless the game says, hey, you need to run out of ammo. So, at a certain point, like up here, there's a scripted event that requires you to run out of ammo. And if you're playing as an engineer, you can actually go through the entire scripted event and not run out of ammo. It does take a little bit longer though. That's much more fun because, you know, it means you get to do things that no one else can. I love being an engineer. So, this gun, even if you don't pick it up, you will get no matter what. The only downside is,
Shepard, over here. I found a radio.
even picking it up, like, there's nothing I can do about, like, changing my loadout. I have to wait until the next mission. Yes, 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 I'm coming. Shut up.
Normandy, this is Anderson. Do you read?
Admiral, what's your location?
By a downed gunship in the harbor. I'm activating its distress beacon. Send support. We've got wounded down here. Lieutenant! Damn it! I lost the signal.
Let's hope that beacon does its job.
And fast, we've got company.
So, because of something set up in the game, I can't actually record this game inside the game. I have to record off the desktop. And that's part of the reason why I'm only going to be doing probably like one video a week of this. Also, I've got, you know, we've got Andromeda coming out pretty soon. And it's not going to take me that long to get through this game.
Hope they get there soon.
You and me both!
The only downside is those, I swear those rocket pods are targeting my stuff. My combat drone down. Just let the tech stuff do all the work. That's why you become an engineer. Actually, I should put the sentry turret a little bit closer. Just so that way it's got a better line of sight on everybody. What I like about the sentry turret too is that it acts like a grenade. So like I can bounce it off walls and other stuff. Although the combat drone, you'll actually, in certain areas of the game, if you use the combat drone, you'll notice that it actually will go out and like, it'll find cover. So I mean, I can literally sit here and do this. I mean, look at that. I love being an engineer. I would be out of ammo at this point. But, I mean, I can just sit here and just, like, toss these guys out. And especially when you're doing, like, your second playthrough. Dude, these things are so insanely overpowered. Now, I go with the rockets on both of them because the flamethrower requires you to be in proximity. So, like, they have to be much closer, and these things do better when they're at range than they do. Because, like I said, you'll actually notice that there's certain areas just in time to do nothing. But you'll notice there's certain areas in the game where, like I said, the combat drone will actually seek out cover.
Let's go!
Welcome back, Shepard.
Thanks.
Shepard!
Come on!
I'm not going. You saw those men back there. There's a million more like them, and they need a leader.
We're in this fight together, Anderson.
It's a fight we can't win. Not without help. We need every species, and all their ships, to even have a chance at defeating the Reapers. Talk to the Council. Convince them to help us.
What if they won't listen?
Then make them listen. Now go! That's an order.
I don't take orders from you anymore, remember?
Consider yourself reinstated, Commander. You know what you have to do.
I'll be back for you, and I'll bring every fleet I can. Good luck.
You too, Shepard.
So, you're about to see something very odd. Not the little boy who tries to hop onto the ship, which I'll discuss in a moment, but Ashley's about to say something kind of stupid. So, one of the other theories about one of the other backups for the indoctrination theory is the fact that nobody seems to acknowledge the little boy who is just standing out there, not, you know, paying absolutely no, is actually paying any mind to. I've seen a lot of people in stressful situations seem to not really care that much about other people. My thought process is that that little boy belonged to no one on that ship. I could buy the indoctrination theory, but there is one massive argument that is actually completely wrong about it, and that is the fact that there's no stone on the Citadel. There actually is tons and tons of stone on the Citadel. Of course, because of course that harbors around the, if you get the special ending in the original game where Shepard takes a breath, or you see Shepard's body take a breath, there's stone and barbed wire, or stone and wire, and most people were like, oh, well, that had to be from London. If you remember back in the first game, there were quite a few statues. I mean, but we're not going to see that because I have the mod installed. I'll actually also link the mod as well. So I'm actually going to call it here in a minute.
What the hell's going on? Where's Anderson? Where are we going? Hey!
We're leaving.
Leaving?
What's going on?
Anderson wants us to go to the Citadel, get help for the fight.
Bullshit, he wouldn't order us to leave.
See what I mean? Ashley just asked what's going on. Ashley was standing right there when Anderson said, go to the Citadel and get help for the fight. Like, she knows exactly what's going on.
We don't have a choice. Without help, this war's already over.
Forget it. Drop me off someplace.
And no! Don't you think I'd rather stay and fight? We're going to the Citadel. You want out? You can catch a ride back from there.
Commander!
Joker, that you?
Alive and kicking. Got an emergency transmission from Admiral Hackett for you.
Patch it through.
Shepard, saying heavy losses. Force was overwhelming. There's no way we can defeat them conventionally.
Anderson's already ordered me to the Citadel to talk to the Council.
First, I need you to Alliance outpost on Mars. We lose control of the system.
Yes, sir.
I've been researching the Prothean archives with Dr. Tassoni. We found a way to stop the Reapers. Only way to stop them. Contact soon. Hack it out.
Joker, set a course for the Mars archives.
Mars? Roger that.
This is local.
Why Mars? What does he think we'll find there?
I don't know. Yet. But if it helps us win this war... Grab your gear.
So, I've come to the conclusion that 90% of the Alliance forces are idiots. For the other 10%, half of them are people who like to crack, wisecrack and make jokes all the time, and the other half legitimately are doing a legitimate job.
I've been trying to reach Mars on secure channels. No one's answering.
Any sign of Reaper activity?
Negative.
Edie?
The base appears to be online. It's possible the inhabitants were evacuated.
We'll know soon enough. Be ready, Joker. Just in case.
Roger that. Normandy out.
We're almost there.
I honestly would like to know why the hell he's flying. I mean, it's the only time in the entire game that he flies. But, like, it makes absolutely zero sense. Other than,
Still no contact from the base, but we've got a massive storm headed our way.
How long till it hits?
Half hour tops. After that, we're gonna have difficulty keeping up comms with the Normandy.
Understood.
Other than the fact that the writer said he needs to pilot the ship. So at this point, you won't be able to switch out from your gun. You have this, and that's the reason why I had to go through the game.
Looks a lot bigger in person.
Come on, Lieutenant. It's not that bad.
Doesn't mean it can't kill us.
I'm more worried about the war back on Earth, or the fact that nobody here is reporting in.
Fair enough.
So I'm gonna call it here in a second, but I need to get down here to collect something very important. I'll also try and remember to show you guys where all the nice little things are at. All the collectible
What's
stuff.
that?
Alliance. Sergeant Reeves. Doesn't look like he put up a fight.
Something's not right here.
Keep a low profile till we know what's going on.
So I'm gonna call it here in a second. I mean, I can save it at this specific point. I think it'll restart me at the ship, which is fine. I don't really care. But I want to pick this up because I want to do this, change my loadout, and at this point, I don't have any of them. I have to get to a modding station first, but all the weapons that I had previously unlocked from the last game, I can now go through and reselect. So what I'm going to do is select my tried and true loadout, but seeing all these new things just kind of annoys me. So we'll go through, clear all those out, go through those out, and select you. It may not have any mods on it, but you know what? I don't really care. And fortunately, the gun that I want to select from this list is right down here at the end. I love this gun. It's lightweight and it does actually a considerable amount of damage, all things considered. This one does more, but this is more of a grenade launcher, I think. And that one, I think, is like a single shot. No, yeah, that's the grenade launcher. I think these are both kind of like grenade launcher styles. But the moment I exit out of this window, I won't be able to enter it again until I reach, unless I have a weapons bay or something like that. But there's an easy way for me to figure out. So if I hit back, I can now change the loadout of these guys. And I'll give him, so we'll see what this thing does. Because I think, if I'm right, this one is a grenade launcher as well. Because of the low firing capacity. You know, these are assault rifles and, you know. And then as far as the shotgun goes, we'll give him the Geth shotgun. And then Ashley, much like myself, gets the Black Widow, but where's the old Lancer? There you are. I usually give her the old one. So when I get down there, there's a cutscene that I can easily interrupt, but I probably will. Also, I have to remember to put my upgrades on. Oh god, I love this thing. So that's it, guys. I am done for the day. Next time, like I said, we'll get through the rest of this, and I'll probably, depending on how long all this stuff takes, I'll probably do this on a mission-by-mission basis, but if I get a lot more support for this than I do my other stuff, which I'm getting like practically zero support for my other stuff right now, then I might up the load rate for it. If not, then I'll probably only upload it like once a week and just go from there. So that's it. I'm done for the day, and to that I'm going to say sayonara.